Christians, but all Christians, both committed Christians and then nominal Christians, bad Christians and good Christians, Abyssinian Christians. Our mothers, they know when we say Abyssinia, they know. You know, do you know Abyssinia? Oh, you don't know. You see, jewelry in Ghana, Ghana used to be gold coast and gold, papa womb. Now, Oninso the fake one. The fake one, we call that Abyssinia. If you have fake jewelry, you see that it will be gathering moist in the atmosphere. So it will become darker and greenish. But the pure gold stays. Or even, you might have heard of the Titanic. Yeah, the ship that sank over 100 years ago.
Yes.
Over 100 years ago. A few years ago, divers went there, but then they had gold coins. Gold coins. They retrieved some of the things there. They could not even see what they were because all rusty. But the gold stayed shining. You know, gold. Here, so we have committed Christians and non-committed. Let me tell you one thing which is happening. That shows Abyssinian Christians. Some churches in the US and even here. The Presbyterian Church in the USA, and then the URC, United Reform. Some accept homosexuals. They ordain homosexuals. The Bible is against homosexuality. There are certain things the Bible against. So Paul is telling Christians that you don't have to be foolish. If you are wise, you know that in the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah, who were indulging in this filthy thing, were once destroyed. So do you want to be destroyed?
No.
If you want to, you are foolish. Then you will indulge in it. Your prime minister accepts it. American president accepts it. Some of us, Bible believing and practicing church, that's not accepted. So don't be foolish. But that is the negative. Christian, Paul is saying, don't be foolish, oh. Then what is the positive advice? He said, instead, you got to know what the will of God is. And what is the will of God? In fact, the very first chapter of Ephesians, Paul tells us what the will of God is. Verse 10, especially 9 and 10. Paul tells us the will of God is that everything in heaven and on earth will be put under somebody as head. That is Jesus Christ as head. That is the will of God. Everything. So everything is moving towards Christ. Let me tell you why everything is moving towards Christ. You have known, you know when we say I ICT, you know, communication and information technology. All these are moving to fulfillment of what the Bible says about Jesus. Now, who has email here? Email address. I know all of you have here. Yes. Let's see the 34, those who have. Who has the email here? SB, do you have? Ojafo, do you have? Yes, you have. Hey, you have to give me your email so that we'll communicate. Yeah, you see, email, you don't have to make silly mistakes. If your email is manchester@yahoo.com, it has to be manchester@yahoo.com. If you make it manchester@yahoo.com, will it come to you? No. You see? Now, this technology is explaining what Jesus did for us. Because today, there are many people in the world who could not just understand. In fact, they could not imagine why 2,000 years ago, a man who lived 2,000 years ago, he would die. And then people say he died for the whole world. How can one person save millions of people? Listen, email is explaining that. You will be in your office, in your classroom, in your study, in your home, and write one message. But this message could be sent to one person, could be sent to 2 people, could be sent to 10 people, could be sent to 100 people, could be sent to 1,000 people, could be sent to million people, could be sent to billion people, could be sent to trillion people. If all the addresses are what? Correct. It should be adjoa@gmail.com, not adjoa@gmail.com. So let me ask the question. Is your email address corresponding to your faith? The right faith in Jesus. Then the salvation will come to you. Then the salvation will come to you. Listen. And then Revelation 1:7 says something. It said Jesus will be coming, and will be coming in the crowds, and all eyes shall see him, even including those who pierced at him. Look, what the Bible said, all eyes will see. Now, do you know the Twin Towers? 9/11. Do you remember 9/11?
Yes.
The Twin Towers. Now, were you there?
No.
But all of us here have seen the second plane going into the Twin Tower. Who hasn't seen it? Oh, because you are a child. By then you were not born. But even on television, it came. Yes. Today, look at the paparazzi. Look at the number of TV stations. Here, when you come, the TV stations are more than 60. In America, over 100 TV stations. Here, we have BBC 1, BBC 2, BBC 1, BBC 4, and we can go. BBC BBC International.